Good morning. Looks like we got quite a bit of snow last night. It's only supposed to be like 3 to 4 inches. Maybe it is only 3 to 4 inches, and that's just like what's falling off my tent. But it felt like it was snowing for a while, so who knows? Okay, it looked like a lot of snow from inside the tent, but outside, I don't know. How deep is my shoe? 3 to 4 inches, and I can still walk on top of it with no snowshoes. So we'll see how long that lasts. Supposed to get up to like 36 today, so as it warms up, I imagine that ice crust gets softer. But yeah, time to pack away the tenty poo. It's beautiful out with this new snowfall on the ground. I'm like in between throwing on the snowshoes right now. I'm staying on top of the crust for a little bit, and then I'm breaking through a little bit too. But trail conditions are still really good compared to what I've been dealing with. I have a feeling that today's biggest issue at parts might just be trail finding. Haven't had any problems yet, but I've only been hiking for 10 minutes. But there's just you can't really. There's so much snow on the trees right now, just because of this little storm, that I'm having trouble seeing blazes. But the clear cut's been really obvious, so maybe that'll hold up. Maybe it won't. Damn, dude. It's freaking beautiful out here right now. It's so cool. I love a fresh snowfall. Oh, would you looky there? You almost missed Mount Mist. Nah, dude. I knew it was coming. I ain't missed nothing. I put the snowshoes on. I was breaking through just a little bit, so it's kind of just nice to have the bunny tracks. I really got nothing interesting to say, so I'm just gonna end the video. Bunch of power lines and a road. I'm just passing a bunch of roads today, I think. A bunch being maybe like 2 or 3, but way more than usual. Look how cool these woods look. Giant trees. Also, I'm eating a protein bar, so sorry. Not much interesting is going on today, so here's a road. Nice. And then there's another road in 1.8. I still can't believe how little snow is around here. I mean, all the stuff on the ground right now is just from last night, I'm pretty sure. I think mostly everything else had melted.
And again, yesterday morning I went over Moosilauke, and like the day before that I was postoling down to my knees. So whatever, just moved a little bit freaking south maybe? I actually don't know how the AT travels through New Hampshire. If it goes west to east more than north to south. I should probably look at the map and I should probably zoom out a little bit and see. But yeah, it's just crazy. Just the difference that 10 miles can make. You know, I've just traveled 10 miles since then or about, and here we are. Now all I'm doing is just freaking dodging. Oh, we got a booger, came out. All I'm doing is just dodging wet trail. And luckily for me, I got these Gators and Gore-Tex shoes, so I can kind of be chaotic. I don't really have to be too careful when my feet are staying dry. I will be heading up Mount Wolf now, and then maybe I can get up to Smarts Mountain, and there's like an old fire warden's cabin up there to sleep in, and I maybe can make it there. That'd be super cool. The only problem is it's a Saturday night, and I don't know if anybody else would be staying up there, and I might get in late. Dude, I just don't like barging in on strangers late at night. Maybe they're already sleeping, who knows. Or, you know, it's Saturday, they just day hike and they're going to be up all night inside the shelter. So, if it was a weekday, I'd be much more happy about trying to camp up there. But just the fact that I might run into some people gives me some pause deciding whether or not that's where I want to end the night. But we'll just see how the day continues to go. It's cruisy, that's for sure. Just navigating, trying not to get my feet wet. Dude, Seinfeld brought me pie and a Gatorade. What do you have to say for yourself?
You're welcome.
Thanks, dude. All right, we're heading up Smarts Mountain. No, Cube Mountain. Cube or Smarts? I don't know, dude. Heading up some mountain. It appears it's gonna be well tracked all to the top, so that's nice. Dude, Seinfeld, thank you so much, man. Sorry if I kind of ran into you like a bull in a china shop, man. Got a lot of energy today, so sorry that you had to put up with that. I sat in Seinfeld's car and ate that pie, and I'm pretty sure I was just yelling at him the entire time because I didn't know how to control the volume of my voice. So appreciate you putting up with me, man. And thanks for the pie and the Gatorade, dude. You fucking rock. Super chill guy, man. Fucking thru hiked in 2015. I don't know, dude. There's always just an immediate connection with thru hikers. We're family. Yeah. Holy fuck, dude, I'm powered by pie right now. I can't stop. I don't know what's going on these last couple days. I'm just totally cracked out. It's not like I've changed anything, too. My caffeine consumption isn't up. But dude, I'm just fucking cracked out. Running through the woods. Watch out if anybody sees me. I don't know what I'll do. Didn't know it was supposed to snow anymore. It's really coming down right now. I'd put on my rain jacket, but I'm already doused in sweat. Whatever. Maybe a half mile from the top. I'm just doing my base layer. Ooh, ooh. And I'm sweaty. Gotta run down to retain heat. Alright, Mount Cube. I believe this is my trail now. I might have to throw on my micro spikes because it's been kind of icy, and if I'm trying to cruise down this quickly, it might be a recipe for me landing on my ass. Ooh, this is really cool. This rocks. Got blades. Alright, Mount Cube. Now we go down, then we go up, and hopefully we make it before dark. What the hell was I thinking? That I could run downhill fast enough to keep myself warm? No way, dude. I was freezing my dick off. Now I'm much better. A little bit of technical. This is a Class 5 V2 technical terrain. Oh fuck, and it's covered in ice. Okay, I need to put this down. Most of this is all clear, but some of it's ice, and you can't tell with the snow on top, so I just fucking majorly biffed it and caught my full weight on my wrist, which is always a great move. So I'm going to throw my micro spikes on so I don't break my shit. Pretty cool view right there. This is crazy. So, Mount Cube didn't need any snowshoes. Let's hope that Smarts Mountain's the same. And let's just hope that, like, the rest of the trail is like that, you know? Why not? Let's melt all this snow. God, it'd be nice to be able to send these snowshoes home. I have no clue what will be like my deciding factor when I send them home. Maybe once I like get over Killington. I think that's the highest peak in Vermont. If I get over Killington and there's no snow, who knows? Or maybe I just get so tired of carrying them on my back if the snow's like this for a while that I just decide I'm gonna post hole all of Killington and send them home early. Who knows? There's actually enough snow on. It's crazy how snow works. I don't get it at all. There was no snow going down, but now there's a decent amount over here. I don't know, maybe 6 inches. The snowshoes must have known. They must have heard me talking about how I was thinking about sending them home. This is just enough snow that punching through is harder than it's easier to use snowshoes. They knew, and they called upon the powers that be to put snow under my feet so I'd have to use them again. All right, snowshoes. Touché. Well played. There's no tracks up this side of Smart Mountain, and all day I've just been being brainless, following tracks, and so now I'm out of practice finding trail. Come on, Blazy, Blazy, Blaze, where are you? Alright, I guess I'm gonna check my map. This may be one of my most egregious mishaps. I was just trying to download podcasts on my... This is what the story's about. Download podcasts on my phone. And so I'm just staring at my phone. And I don't know. Got within 15 feet of 2 mooses. Talk about being freaking chronically unaware. All of a sudden I just heard some movement. I was like, wow, that wind just collapsed a tree. Nope, I look up and there's 2 mooses running away from me. Big boys too. So, yeah. Really one with the wild out here. Just staring at my fucking phone. Looking at podcasts. Stumbled up on 2 mooses. That's pretty egregious. Maybe I should stay off my phone more. Nah. Alright, Smarts Mountain. There's the fire tower. I'll check that out tomorrow morning probably. This way. Shelters over here, shelters over there. That's what I was looking for. I always like the spot where the privy is before I call it a night. There it is. Okay. It's hidden around the corner. Okay, I was probably just mumbling and talking to myself there. So here's what I was just doing. The cabin I'm going to stay at is back away from this fire tower, but there's a sign towards the privy. And I always like to get eyes on the privy before I go to bed, because I don't know what kind of deal I'm going to be having in the morning. And so I don't want to be searching for it when I'm frantic. But anyway, in the quest for the privy, which is past the fire tower, which we now know, my quest for the privy, I stumbled upon the fire tower, and now back here is the old, is it called like the fire warden's cabin? And it looks like I might have it to myself, which I wasn't sure I was going to have since it's a Saturday. Thought I was going to share it with some people, unless there's just people inside, and I creeped them out because I was freaking doing circles around it. And now I'm talking to myself, so that probably won't help if someone's in there. There it is. Oh, freaking yeah, dude. I got this place to myself. It's freaking cool. Graffiti all over. Ooh, let's go wide view. That's better. Gets you a better feel of the area. Dude, not often you get 4 walls at a shelter on the AT. I'm totally closed in now. What do we got down there? We've got a metal cable on a rock. Okay, cool. Might have to battle mice tonight because, as you can see by this thing, this is mouse bat. So, see how that is. But dude, this place is sick. Freaking, I'm just gonna cook dinner and just read everything on the walls for a while. The herd. Dead.
What is this giant thing? Let us I don't know. That's someone had way too much time in here to freaking. There's a chart of something critique. You know, whatever. Some people are just too smart for their own goods and have too much time. All right, dude. Well, I am going to. You know what my only gripe is? I'm a broom man, and they just have a tiny little brush in the corner. So I'm going to clean it. I like a clean spot, so I'm going to brush. Also, I'll clean up my snow afterwards. I'm not an animal. Yeah, and I freaking took an oopsie daisy and didn't want to grab water at the bottom of the climb. I thought there was going to be water up at some point on the climb, but there really wasn't. So we got a Dollar General bag full of snow to melt. Just a little bit, because I'll definitely find some tomorrow morning when I head down. So, yep. Yeah, dude. Smarts Mountain, Fire Warden's cabin. Freaking dope, dude. What a good end of the day.